All right, everybody, we are back. World of Matchups breaking down more National Football League teams for the 2022-2023 season. Today, we are going to talk about the Los Angeles Chargers, a team that is definitely on the rise. Bolt up is definitely going to be a thing for this coming football season for a lot of different reasons, and let's get started with that. So, head coach Brandon Staley ends the season with a bonehead play versus the Raiders that keep that team going forward in the playoffs, albeit they probably would have made a little bit of noise in the playoffs. They weren't ready. The Raiders moved on, and they went home. But that started a snowball effect for their offseason that has been very notable to date, starting with, obviously, picking up J.C. Jackson, cornerback from the New England Patriots. They get their shutdown corner. It's exactly what they needed to cut that field in half. JC might be overpaid, but he's no bum. That's going to solidify the defense on the left cornerback side of things. They bring in Khalil Mack from the Bears. They gave him absolutely nothing to get this guy. Chicago gave up on him. You know, it's mind-blowing to me how Khalil Mack has been traded twice now in just a matter of years. I don't think he's washed. When you pair him with the likes of a Joey Bosa, this defense is now cooking with gas. This is exactly what this team needed because we know they can score. But they were in a lot of games last year that they lost because their defense simply couldn't stop anybody. And so now if these two moves actually work out, we could be looking at the Chargers as kind of a dark horse team to win the AFC West. We all know what Justin Herbert can do. His ascension has been well noted. You know, I saw Justin Herbert play here in one of those lame bowls when he was with the Oregon Ducks versus the Boise State Broncos, and he didn't play that well. And I've been watching his career through college and his maturation in the National Football League. He's really, his ascension's been unbelievable. He's gotten a lot better than I thought he was. I mean, he throws some inopportune picks from time to time, but he's still a solid quarterback, and his ceiling is super high. They have a hero RB with Austin Eckler, who I expect to have a little regression, but he's still a very, very solid running back. He kind of reminds me of what the healthy black Christian McCaffrey would be. He's not going to score 20 touchdowns again, but I don't think he'll need to. You know, they draft Isaiah Spiller. This is a solid move. You know, they retain the services of Mike Williams, who I expect to have an enormous year. And they still have Keenan Allen. This is a good team. Now, the AFC West is now the murderer's row. It's going to be a dogfight every single week. But they've proven that they can hang with the Kansas Cities of the world. They've proven that they can play with the Raiders and the Broncos. I could see the Chargers winning this division. Do I think they will? I do not. But it wouldn't surprise me. They kind of remind me of like the Rams of last year, where like they didn't get a whole lot of respect and all of a sudden they found their way into the playoffs and they won the Super Bowl. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Chargers go deep in the playoffs this year, and I am going to call them to make the playoffs this year. They're going to learn from their mistakes. Brandon Staley's going to get a whole lot better. I kind of feel like this team turned a corner when they got rid of Anthony Lynn. That's exactly what they had to do. I'd never seen in the series of like 2 years a team get snake bitten and lose more 3-2 1-point games than the Chargers had in recent times. So getting rid of Anthony Lynn is exactly what they needed to do. They've got a solid left tackle in Rashawn Slater. He'll keep Joey Herbert upright. And I think that a lot of people are looking more towards like the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allens and, you know, not really thinking that, you know, Herbert can make that step. You know, make that next MVP type level step. I think he can. Big arm, 6'6", 240, could take over the field. I think the Chargers are cooking with gas, and I definitely think it's bolt up all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. If that defense can just be bend and don't break, they're going to be in all these games, and they're going to win a number of them. I give them 11 wins. I think that they're going to surprise a lot of people this year. They're going to split the AFC West. I really believe that. I don't think they're good enough to sweep everybody in that division. Kansas City will still take 1 out of 2. You know, so will the Raiders. So will Denver. That murderer's row is not going to lay down. But those out-of-conference games, I wouldn't be surprised to see them win all of them. I like this team. I like what they've done. and it's going to be a great season. Charger fans have waited a long time now for their version of their franchise quarterback. This is their Patrick Mahomes, and it wouldn't shock me at all to see this team go to the Super Bowl. I know a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy for saying so, but I don't see that being out of the realm of possibility at all. So the arrow is pointing up for the LA Chargers, and look, San Diego got a raw deal. This team should have never left San Diego, and it's absolute travesty. This team should have their own stadium in that city still. They should be sharing a stadium, but that's neither here nor there. The arrow's looking up for the Chargers, and it's going to be a good season for them. So coming back tomorrow, I'm going to do a breakdown for a team. It's going to be like a little secret team. Like, follow, subscribe for more. Tomorrow I'm going to do a team that no one thinks has any chance of being any good, and I think this team is actually going to turn a corner and could actually win 9 games. Stay tuned for more from World of Matchups. Tomorrow we'll talk about that mystery team. If you can guess it, post it, and we'll go from there. Dexter Reed, World of Matchups, and I'm out.